Hi there, did you miss the last episode of our D&D campaign, A Thief's Education? Then settle in as I talk through the dumpster fire that was the events of that stream. I'm not joking. Our heroes, minus Thalion, who was off filming a remake of Grease, are tasked with stealing a transmutation amulet from an 87-year-old woman called Amelia Shatterbones. I think you can guess why she has that name, it wasn't just a horrible coincidence. She used the amulet without respecting its power, and ended up having her bones being turned as brittle as glass. So you know that's gotta be fun when you fall down the stairs. After a short debate about whether they should pretend to be Girl Scouts or Lost Travellers to infiltrate Amelia's house, in which Saya blatantly denies ever being a Girl Scout, yes, they exist in this universe, blame Benji for that, they knock on the door and pretend they are lost. Only to be rumbled instantly when Amelia says this.
Oh, you're here to steal my amulet?
Yeah, sure, no, of course not, we wouldn't dare do a thing.
Saya
like
bursts
that.
out laughing.
Calypso's like...
After an infuriatingly long conversation about how nothing is truly yours for long and that everything has its time, Calypso retrieves the amulet and also steals the key for the basement because she can't control her thieving hands. So instead of leaving straight away, we decide to investigate the basement, which is the worst mistake we could have made. They find a lot of money, and as they start to take it, a dog-sized rat emerges from the wall. Only one rat? Well, that's an easy fight, I hear you shouting at your screen. Well, nothing's ever simple when it comes to us making successful attack rolls. To start off the fun, Calypso struggles to actually hit the rat. Twig then decides to help out and manages to critical fail their ranged attack. This means that Twig ends up lying face down, on the floor, having permanently cracked the bark on his back and is unable to keep fighting. After watching Twig fail, Saya decides to help, and also critical fails, stabbing herself in the arm and causing permanent nerve damage. Yay! After Calypso manages to kill the rat, 3 more appear. Saya legs it out the basement, taking the amulet with her, and Twig teleports back to the guild, thinking that the mission is finished. Calypso decides to be a good citizen, surprising, I know, and kill the rats for the old woman. She fails horribly, and almost dies several times. Not wanting to be left out of the fun, Calypso also manages to critical fail an attack, and manages to blind herself with her Morning Star permanently. We're not normally this bad, I swear. Yeah, that's not really true, we are terrible. Saya, sitting at the top of the stairs, watches Calypso blind herself and decides to help out. She sneaks up and murders one of the rats successfully like a motherfucking assassin. I'm gonna fail.
Please succeed. You need to be
I've got
14.
a -1 to melee as well.
Alright, so we're all gonna die. Yes! We did it!
That hits.
Yes!
Oh, I'm sorry, Caitlin, was that you?
Got me going, yes!
Yeah, that was adorable.
Calypso drowns the remaining rats, and now that they're safe, they go to leave the house, but are confronted by Yalandara, the leader of the Thieves Guild. She reveals that the guild is concerned about Twig's behaviour. He's progressing much faster than he should be and is developing disturbing traits. Apparently he has the capacity to mentally torture people and control them. So much for cute little baby Groot. She requests that Saya and Calypso observe and report back to Yalandara about his behaviour. Both of them are hesitant at first, Saya questioning why she's being trusted with this information, and Calypso confused of how anyone could find Twig threatening. Like, he injures himself basically every stream. Yalandara explains that the guild have been watching and bailing Saya out of trouble in the past because she shows promise. That's a bit stalkerish if you ask me. Calypso agrees cautiously but quips that she can't observe much because she's blind. Maybe she'll be less bitter in the future and can see the light. Oh wait, she won't. She's blind. After dropping Calypso back at the guild where Twig offers to find her new eyes, that's not disturbing at all, Saya goes to her brother's grave to think and is visited by Pharasma, the goddess of the grave. Saya, in her infinite wisdom, decides to sass the goddess. Did you know him?
Oh, I do know him.
Oh, that's menacing.
Well, the woman steps in front of you, and you recognize her as Phrasma, Lady of the Grave,
Oh, shit!
holding a parasol over her shoulder,
Mary
to
Poppins.
disguise the whole, half her face is flesh, half her face is bone.
I feel like a wig would work better.
I have just lost one of my heralds.
Where'd you last see it? She then agrees to Phrasma's offer to follow the path to eventually become a herald and serve Phrasma with access to unimaginable power. Also, she gets to see her little brother, so priorities. Her first task is to kill the man that the group will be stealing from next week. She returns to the guild, so that's what happened. I'll let you in on a secret, that wasn't Benji's original plan for the stream. I blame the dice, they're totally rigged against us. Be sure to catch the next stream on Saturday at 6 PM GMT over on Twitch. Follow us on social media and subscribe to catch our next video when it comes out. Have a good day, don't critical fail.